What's up, my motivated friends? So this last weekend, I had the chance to go travel back to Houston for my sister's wedding. Back to land of Texas. I'm currently living in Utah. I miss Texas a whole lot. It was super nice to just chill, be around lots of family, be back home for a couple days. And I'm honestly so glad that I took away this time, set it aside from work and school and everything to be able to do this, because I'd been feeling myself burned out for months or weeks now. And it got me thinking about this. Burnout is a real thing. Overworking yourself is a real thing, and it's a real problem that I experience, that I think a lot of people experience. Because I'm always kind of the guy to say, hustle and work harder and work harder. But you gotta work smart. You can't go 24/7. You've got to get sleep at night. You've got to let your body recover. You've got to take some time to have fun, enjoy, center yourself. And so in every single area of our lives that we're exerting energy, physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, there's got to be a balance and recovery of that kind of energy. Physically we work our body with all the work we're doing, with exercise. But part of that physical recovery is, giving your body the nutrients and foods that it needs, giving it time to rest, getting enough sleep at night. I think part of mental emotional recovery I find through practicing meditation, taking breaks during the day to do some breathing exercises. Emotionally, what do we do emotionally to recover? And I think there's a lot of different aspects of this. I think one aspect is definitely doing things that you love, taking time for you, taking time to be around the people that you love. And this is an important one for me. I tend to get a little bit lonely and forget that having friends is a thing that kind of does matter. So I'm trying to learn that one. But there's also got to be a time. If you work, 5-6 days a week, long hours, or doing school and everything, there's got to be time that's set aside to be a little bit of vacation time, to get away from everything. And then when you come back, you're going to be so much more focused and fresh and have a new perspective. And if we look at spiritually, using energy spiritually, that might be just doing something that you feel is purposeful or meaningful or of service to other people, or activities that you feel is engaging to a higher power, to God, which can also include prayer, meditation, reading from books or context that you feel is spiritually uplifting for you. And I'm not here to tell you how to exercise and recover physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, but I want to get people thinking about this. Think about how you have muscles physically, of course, but use that analogy into other areas of life. How do you exercise and recover mentally? How do you exercise yourself, stretch yourself, push yourself, grow yourself? And how do you, in turn, recover mentally or emotionally? And part of why maybe I'm so keen on this is because I know for me personally, I can work really hard, but I will always crash at the middle of the day if I don't take a proper break to meditate, to close my eyes and to just focus on nothing, to kind of let go, detach from everything else. Otherwise, my days are so much longer and I feel like I'm dying. And it's like the old, sharpening your saw analogy. There's two people cutting down trees, as many trees as they possibly can, and the one guy is just going and going and going, and he sees the other guy occasionally leave, or it seems like he's going, He thinks, oh, well, I'm working more and more and more, so I'm obviously going to do better. But at the end of the day, he sees that the other guy who was periodically leaving, at the end cut way more trees, and he says, what the heck, how did you do that? He says, well, when I was leaving, I was going to sharpen my saw. And this sharpening the saw can mean a lot of different things in our lives. There's a time for working, there's a time for hustling, there's a time for grinding, but our human bodies are not meant to go and go and go and go for so long without time to recover, time to sharpen the saw. So I just urge you guys to think to yourselves, what areas of your life are you exerting a lot of energy, or are you lacking to exert energy and stretch and grow? But then in turn, what areas of your life are you feeling really burned out? Are you feeling like, oh my gosh, can I possibly go another day? And there's a number of practices that you can do, a number of things you can try. I'm gonna always come back to some basic physical habits like proper diet, getting enough sleep at night, meditation, taking times to do what I love, doing things that I enjoy. For me personally, if I have those things, then I tend to do pretty well for the general. So that's my thought for today. So thanks so much guys for watching. Thank you for support. Stay tuned and stay motivated. Peace.